Minecraft Ultimate is back for a new season, which means it is time for another video. Except this time, I will not be doing a tier list. This is due to two reasons. 1. I am lazy and tired. 2. I do not recognize half of the players in this season. It was easy for me to do this tier list in earlier Minecraft Ultimates. Most of the players were well-known Hypixel sweats, ex-UHC players, or random Twitch streamers who had never played Minecraft in their life. Now, it seems like 90% of the tournament's participants are either SMP streamers or Bed Wars players. Not only am I not interested in a lot of these streamers, but I also cannot rank them if I have no idea who they are. So instead of making one big video ranking all the teams, I'm just going to make this video, where I talk about 10 teams I think have a good chance at going far. Before I begin, just keep in mind that this is just my own opinion and it is okay if you disagree with me. At the end of the day, this is just some Minecraft tournament, so you should not be getting too mad over it. Also, Minecraft Ultimate historically has a couple dozen people subbing in and out at the last minute, so it is pretty likely that a few of these teams are not even in the tournament. Now let's get into the video. The first team I will be talking about consists of Hayden Blake, Sammy Green, Specular Burrito, and Apexay. I think this team has a good chance at winning if they can work together. Sammy Green and Specular Burrito are leaderboards players in Hypixel, and Apexay has been PvPing for years as well. The only reason I didn't rank this team higher is because I am unsure on how good of a player Hayden Blake is. Looking at her channel, she just seems to be a role player, and I would be lying if I said that was a good sign. But I also know that she has a lot of friends in the PvP community, so maybe she does have more skill than what someone like me can see on a surface level. Even if Hayden Blake is not that good, I still think this team has a decent shot at winning. The next team we have consists of Feinberg, Couriway, Mr. Jackster S, and Akinsoft. From here on out, it will be hard to rank these teams since there are really no bad players on the team, and this is a prime example of this. Feinberg and Couriway are both really skilled at the game, even if they don't PvP all that often. Jackster does a lot of Minecraft as well on both Hypixel and more modern Minecraft servers, and Akinsoft plays Skyblock, which counts for something I think. However, one drawback to this team is that there is no standout player in this team that can really dominate. All of these players are good, but I don't think anyone would be pooping their pants just at the sight of them. Next up, we have a team from Germany which consists of Finex, Brian, SpaceX, and Puma the Cat. Non-English teams have a big advantage when it comes to Minecraft Ultimate, as there are less players to choose from to form a team. Because of this, most German and French teams often consist of 4 PvPers, which is great for PvP tournaments like this one. Not only that, but Germans especially have an advantage, because their big server, GoMeHD, has modern PvP game modes to practice on. I'm not too familiar with any of these players, so I don't know if they take advantage of the easy practice, but I have seen SpaceX and Finex do well in other Minecraft Ultimates, and looking through the other 2 team members' channels, I can tell that they're probably good too. The next team we have consists of Headed, Ziggy, Swirls, and Dylan MCL. This team is made up of 4 Hardcore Factions players, and that's really all you need to know. While Hardcore Factions is about as far as you can get from a 1.12 Team of 4 Hunger Games tournament, at the end of the day, this team has 4 people who know what they're doing and play the game a lot. There's more than you can say for a lot of other teams. The only thing stopping me from ranking this team higher is that I'm not sure exactly how good these players are. For example, it's easy to look at someone like It's Alex and think he's one of the best Hardcore Factions players ever, because he made thousands of videos on the game mode. But if you actually talk to anyone in that community, most people will say he is trash. I don't know if these players are like Alex, or if they really are some of the best players in the tournament. Next up, we actually have 3 teams that are very similar, and they are the French teams. One team consists of Bichard, Amphato, Dwarf Doer, and Freedom WAF. Another team has Nagatao, Restump, Nardku, and Titty. And the last team consists of Ghoul, Guep, Nanox, and Ponk. These 3 teams are not only similar in that they are all French, but they are also all PvPers. I also know that some of them, like Restump and Guep, have been playing Minecraft competitively for years. They all know each other pretty well and have teamed with each other in previous Minecraft Ultimates, and they have usually gone pretty far. If I had to pick one team over the other 2, I would go with Guep's team just because I'm more familiar with the players on that team. However, all 3 of these teams are very strong, and I can easily see one of these 2 teams winning. Before we get into my top 3, did you know that only 7.3% of people that watch my videos are subscribed? A number as small as a thumbtack. To make that number bigger, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also consider liking and commenting on the video to help boost it to more people. Also, follow my Twitter account, my Twitch, and my name MC. I want to have more name MC followers than Technoblade. Okay, back to the video. The team I think that has the 3rd highest chance of winning is a team of Avery, Tryhard, Enlisted, and PigToots. This team overall is just great. Avery and Tryhard are some of the best 1.8 players in this event, and while this is a 1.12 tournament, I'd say only 5 to 10% of the players regularly play modern PvP competitively, so these two are still some of the best. PigToots is one of the OG Hypixel GOATs as well, and he has literally been playing since the Stone Age. I'm not that familiar with Unlisted, but I checked him out and he seems to have a lot of skill as well. Overall, this is just a really solid team, and I think they have a good chance of getting a lot of kills and going far. The team I think that has the second highest chance of winning is a German team of Exus, Austrian Gaming, Pretty, and Wichtiger. This team is absolutely insane. I believe all 4 of these guys are, or at least were, leaderboards players in Gomi HD, which is like German Hypixel. Not only that, but Exus is the #1 player in almost every game mode on a server called PvP Gym, which is sort of like the European version of Lunar. If that isn't enough, some of these guys even play 1.16 PvP as well, as Gomi recently came out with 1.16 Skywars. The only thing stopping me from making this my winner pick is that this is Pretty's first time in Minecraft Ultimate, which could be a hindrance to the team. However, we have seen first time players win the tournament before, so it is certainly possible that this team can pull out a win for Germany. Lastly, we have my winner pick. Depending on how many of my videos you have seen, this is either really obvious or kind of surprising. The team that I think has the best chance at winning is a team of Nerdy, Squid Kid, Fruitberries, and I'm Verlo. This is just a really good team overall. There is Fruitberries, who many people would consider to be the best player in a tournament, and even I have to admit he is probably top 5. Then there is Squid Kid. While he may not be the best PvPer, he certainly knows what he is doing and can hold his own. I don't think Nerdy PvPs very often, but he does speedrun more modern versions a lot, which is the next best thing. I'm Verlo is a wild card, but looking at his channel suggests that he is at least probably capable at PvP, and certainly do well with his teammates. Overall, this team is just great, and I have no idea why the organizers let Fruitberries have such an OP team. Players like Illumina in Poland, who I think have a pretty similar threat level with Fruitberries, have 1 or 2 people on their team that you can tell were put on that team to balance it out, but Fruitberries' teammates just complement his skill. So those are 10 teams I think have a chance to win Minecraft Ultimate Season 5. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on who you think will win this season in the comments section below. Before I end this video, I have an important channel announcement. On Sunday, June 20th, I'll be going on a 3-week hiking trip, so during that time I'll be away from the internet and be unable to make any videos. Immediately after the hiking trip, I'll be going on vacation for another 3 weeks. I will have internet during this time, so I might be active on Twitter. I'll still be unable to make any videos. This means I'm basically taking a 6-week break from making videos. To make up for this, I have linked a straw poll in the description of this video. You can vote on what topics you want to see me make a video on once I come back from my break. That's it for this video. I will see you in a few months.
Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet. That one heart is falling into. I'm in love with your body.